It's funny. I'm trying to explain to people why I talked about destroying the rocks and stuff like that and getting a nasty. But this person that sent me this email, I swear to God, dude, it was like taking geology in college is pretty tough, man, and it's important. And it's good for you to know about the environment, and that's why I know climate change is bullshit, because it's called pole shifts. It's called, yeah, when the pole shift alone, that's pretty much in new territory for everybody, right? So you got the pole shifting, and as far as I'm concerned, climate change as a shaman is basically the seasons. So I'm not going to buy a bunch of woke bullshit from somebody else. So nobody tells me what to do, and I just want to think it was just really fascinating that and that's spiritual attacks, and you try to just avoid that kind of confrontation because it's just unnecessary for your journey. You're trying to heal the world, and you're going to get it. I mean, like I said, I trigger people just by being happy. I mean, I triggered my family by being happy. They wanted me to do stuff, and I was just like, no, that's not in my best interest. It just wasn't happening. But people demand stuff that's not theirs. For example, my abilities. I love doing videos on location out in the middle of nowhere, away from human beings, because I interact better that way. I help. God knows that I help better when I'm doing videos, because I can convey messages that he's trying to get across to you to help you. And here's the difference: when I'm in person, I'm really good with people, but at the same time, the energy, your baggage, your emotions, and all this stuff. I'm super high functioning empath, and when I was doing the transference, like going to the higher vibration, the cool part was now I can be surrounded by motorcycles and ATVs and all these generators and stuff, and it's not painful anymore. The transition, it's gonna be so fucking painful that it's like going into cocoon and getting away from nature, people and machinery. And obviously I've gone through the transference because I'm cool with it now, and it's beautiful, and I love that. But it's part of the gifts. But another thing is, being in person with somebody is like seeing their baggage, dealing with it. Because if you got baggage and you come into my presence, I'm gonna know about it. And I gotta be honest, I don't want to know about it. It's none of my business. It's kind of like telepathy. I don't read people's minds because it's none of my business. That's a rape of somebody else's privacy. You don't do that. That's a mental rape. You don't. It's none of your business what anybody else thinks, regardless. As long as they're not trying to. I mean, it'd be great if you could minority report if somebody's going to hurt somebody, but for the most part, it's an invasion of privacy. And telekinetics would be cool because you could throw like refrigerators at people if they're assholes. That's just Jedi shit. But anyway, yeah. So my ability is more clairvoyant, and I work with the past. The people that have passed that come back and try to help, the living that they love.